Very, very often what the psychedelic experience will show you is the mistakes and errors that you've made in your life, where you have chosen the dark side rather than the side of light, where you have chosen evil, maybe very small, maybe very large, where you have chosen evil rather than good.
Psychedelics can give you insights into how to be a better person. It won't make you a better person. And if you're a bad person, you may still be a bad person.
Some of the most skeptical and evidence-dependent researchers speak very lucidly about a very tangible spectrum of benefits they've personally experienced from using these substances responsibly.
One of the fundamental effects of psychedelics is to integrate material that's normally not accessible to consciousness. And the fundamental way in which psychedelics make this information available is by a destabilizing of what's called the default mode network. This part of the brain that integrates our sense of self, our autobiographical memories, and our reflection upon our lives. So basically what's happening under psychedelics is a liberation of the parts of the brain, that 80 or 90% of the brain that they say we don't use. I mean, we use it, but we're just not able to access it. Psychedelics give us access to that unconscious.
The language facility in the brain is destabilized as well. So the combination of our self-identity and our language being put off balance by simply ingesting a plant gives rise to the ineffability of the experience. Just as we see with any mystical or spiritual experience, words are not enough to communicate the magnitude of the experience.
But the possibility has to be considered that what the psychedelics are doing is retuning the receiver wavelength of the brain and actually allowing us to gain access to veridical alternative realities, parallel dimensions.
We have the same situation in the television. We would laugh if somebody would study that set and go down to molecular level of the transistors and the wires, and would believe that this gives you explanation why you get a Mickey Mouse cartoon, at 7 o'clock in the evening.
If Stan and many researchers are correct in positing that consciousness is not generated by the brain, but tuned into, what then are these psychedelic plants trying to show us?
Across the range of the psychedelics, you can definitely say that there is a broad range of imagery that is common. Not everybody will have all those images all the time. Not everybody will agree on every single aspect of it, but starts off with what are referred to as entoptic phenomena, because they're considered as originating in the ocular system, where you start seeing zigzag lines and cross hatches and geometrical patterns, sometimes fantastically complex and elaborated mandalas appear in the geometry. Then there tends to be the sense of passing through a vortex of some kind into a seamlessly convincing parallel universe.
Is this the same phenomena that humans have been experiencing since the time our ancestors were painting their visions in caves some 40,000 years ago? Were those entoptic images, engrams, and portals depicting a dimension that we are still tapping into today? What is this vision? And could it be some kind of collective consciousness of the human soul experience?